All right, ladies and gentlemen, party people. Once again, we have reached Monday night booking. So, wherein we last left off, we had, where is our tournament? There it is. Got a tournament rolling on here, in which we will find a contender for the light heavyweight title. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who I want to we'll go over in the end. But aside from that, a few storylines rolling here. We got a bit more heat now on the Hennig and Garvin angle. We got shit rolling on with the Raging Bull and Road Warrior Smash. Okay, 13 days until Smash can do anything again. Outside of angles, of course. These 6 days for Paul Diamond. Magnum TA is working through his injury. Gagne and Duggan should be back from their injuries in 17 days. I can't remember why we sent Shika Nanalkasi off. So not like he works in ring anymore, does he? He might. He might. Okay, so he is injured. Meanwhile, Steve Armstrong gonna be back at 100 in 29 days. Gino. Easy there. Here's 1,000. Go nuts. Brett. Here's 10. Drop the fucking attitude. You ain't Shawnee now. Okay. And Hulk. I'm sorry, my pockets are dry. Okay, he may be able to call my bluff, but... What is Hogan gonna do? Ooh. Good morning, Cherry. Kamusta? Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see here. Who do I want to have him manage? That might help influence his gimmick. Oof. I'm doing all right. Ah, that's funny. Just had to look at something here really quick for our Lady Cherry here, as I'm trying to figure out who I want to stick Lou Albano with. I'm alright. I'm good now. I'm good now, Cherry Pie. Let's see here. Let's see here. Perception. I don't care about. Disposition. I do care about heal. I want a heal. And preferably a solo heal. I mean, I do need to get around to seeing that, Jero. I do need to get around to seeing that. I saw what you were saying, though, in the Discord, that it's one of the best pay-per-views you've ever seen, top to bottom, if not the best. I really do want to check it out. There we go. I gotcha. Hey, Uncle Retro. Excellent. Welcome in, welcome in. Do I want to try to utilize Lou Albano to get Buddy Rose over? No, Gino Hernandez. There we go. We're going to get him a little bit more over. Actually, you know, he's well known. Who does not have any association with anyone that is recognizable? Huh. Okay, I'm not sure. Hey, welcome in, Josh. Welcome in. And to be fair, Jero, it does depend how egregious the Young Bucks are. Usually, if they're a little bit less egregious, it helps. And then crazy bumps, well, that depends. If the bump is good and it makes sense, I'm alright with it. Like, holy shit. Certain bumps I can kind of about, like Shane's falling off the fucking scaffolding, but oh, no worries. I gotcha. Hey, how's it going, Ryan? Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Arun, welcome in as well. So I still can't figure out who I want Lou Albano to start managing. So I feel like oh shit. Hey. That might be a good enough reason, Jiro, as long as I don't have to see Sting doing anything with Orange Cassidy. That's a very good point. I'm alright with that. Yeah, are you feeling better than you were the other day, though? I know that you were giving us a heads up on your condition at that time, too, so I'm just hoping that you're doing better than you had been. Oh, shit! Okay. Okay, sold. I gotcha. I gotcha, Ryan. I would say if you can get a chance to get some rest, you know, coming back rested, refreshed, all that, that always does help big time. Let's see here. You know what? I'm not sure who to put Lou Albano with. I'm stumped. I am stumped. He has an amazing heel, so I want to keep him. Lou is so over, but do I want to try to rub that off on Buddy Rose? I have an idea. Playboy Buddy Rose. Oh, he is also really happy about that too, so that works. Gino Hernandez, also known as Hot Stuff. Wait, no, Gorgeous Gino Hernandez, there he is. I could have swore there was a... Okay, he always has a... Okay, handsome half-breed from Highland Park, that's it. And then Gorgeous. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. I did not realize that he had passed that long ago. Holy shit. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh, Lou Albano, he's managed just such a host of people. And because I watched more WCW than anything, I actually have to, you know, look that up and see because I can't remember. I want to say he just always was on one of the, you know, main heels at one point or another. Because, I mean, he was excellent as a heel manager, but he was also... I don't want to necessarily give him the gimmick of a plumber, but I almost feel like that would be about the most willing to go comedy that I could. But because Gorgeous Gino Hernandez and Playboy Buddy Roberts have similar-esque style name, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and give them that. Let's see here. Yes, we're gonna give him the... Okay, Wild Simones, thank you, Jero, thank you. I believe so. I believe he did, actually, Ryan. That is a good call. Thank you. Thank you for catching that. So, he's set to debut as a ladies' man style, a gimmick. Meanwhile, we also have... I hope that Gino Hernandez and Buddy Rose can tag together, because if they can, I'm going to push them in the tag division as kind of a ladies' man duo. And then if they end up breaking from Lou Albano, that puts Lou Albano in the perfect spot when Tommy Dreamer debuts, so that way the Big Thirst has a manager until he ditches him for a valet. Backstage incidents? What happened? Crusher passed on mic tips to Cactus Jack, and Harley Race passed on psychology to Steiner. Alright. Dick Murdoch's contract has not begun yet. Alright. We have a tournament going on. We have us a tournament. Gino Hernandez lost in the first round of this. And Buddy Rose wasn't even in this tournament. Okay. I think tonight we have... Yeah, I do need to see that. I know that I wanted to see it just based on the card. But of course, with my Sunday D&D game, I just wasn't able to make it work out. So, it should be on what, Fightful, right? If I recall correctly. See here, if we pace this out to one match over those... Ooh, okay. Excellent call there, Uncle Retro. Thank you. Let's see. This would be this week. Or this would be today, you know. 1, 2, 3. And we have 4, and then 5, 6 on week 1. And then we could have the finals on week 2, right before the supercard. Okay, so that's how we're going to execute this. Okay, let me see here. So Hard is winning over Backlund, which means Malenko goes over. Try to decide if Headouts meets Barry Windham or if Junkyard Dog meets Akira. So either or, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna have a little poll here. See who is gonna take a spot on tonight's card as the tournament matchup. All right, we're gonna do a quick 2-minute poll while we start setting up the rest of the card. Tell me who we're gonna go ahead and pop on here. Y'all got 1 vote. Make it count. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Meanwhile, main event data. Main event data. Let's see here. Dusty versus Billy. Gonna have Ric Flair and Larry Zbyszko in there. Have Tito Santana. And how's Garvin's Psychology? Garvin's Psychology is excellent. So we're gonna go ahead and throw him in there. We're gonna have Strange Bedfellows match there at the end as Billy Graham and the leaders of the Fantastic Horsemen, because it's a 7-man group now after the merging of Flair's Horsemen and the 4 Horsemen. They will take on the team of American Pride's Dusty Rose, Tita Santana, and Jimmy Garvin. So we got Dusty Rose, baby. Because we always got to have Dusty on a card when we can. Oh no, I can keep my my stuff organized. I'm far less complicated than the MCU. I'm not even gonna mark the winner. I will, however, make sure that Brian Hildebrand and Boris Malenko are the team registering that. So, tonight's tournament match is going to be Owen Hart versus Dean Malenko. Let's see, technical masterclass. There we go. Let's see, Kurt Hennig is going to face off against Ken Patera. In a match where Ken Patera is actually going to get the win. In a bit of a crowd calmer, as Jimmy Jam Garvin distracts Hennig. And Hennig is willing to do business, so that's fine. Let's see, what storylines do I want to make sure I have in there? Ted Oates down and out. We're going to go ahead and have I think we're going to have Ted Oates do a little bit of a storytelling match with Pat Tanaka, having both been former stablemates. I think it works. I feel it works. And we're going to have a new tag team debuting here. Against Slaughter and Kernodle of American Pride. I'm going to keep Slaughter strong on that one. Making a nice open match. And I think we'll wild brawl it. Yeah, we'll wild brawl it for sure. He's good enough on a wild brawl. He's good enough on a wild brawl. Buddy Rose is excellent on wild brawl, and Don Kernodle's well enough. Okay. No, Sergeant Slaughter is a face. Sergeant Slaughter is a face, and Jerry the King Lawler is in fact a heel. Let's see here. And there we go. Oh no. I'm gonna have all the horsemen. Let's see here. Steve Williams, Barry Gordy, Kelly, Arn, Oli, and because they should all get assistance from James J. Dillon managing, we're going to go ahead and put Gene Okerlund in there. They are the largest pool of talent collected, if you would believe Flair and Zabisco. Let's see. Next thing I want to do here. Road Warrior Smash. Taunt Manny Fernandez. Freestyle. That's what we're gonna do. Teddy Long, Entertainment. Both a Doom on Menace. Because we should be able to get a high rating of Menace from them. Both. Yes. We get decent Menace from Steiner. All right. Yeah, that's a possibility. It's not gonna, I don't know if we'll have time on that for this, or for that on this card, but that might actually help out on a, actually, do I have the two of them in an angle right now? Because if I don't, okay, he's in an angle right now, but that's a potential angle I could set up. I like that. I do. I could see a strat match in a feud. There we go. Alnu is going to be telling Doom and Steiner, who are yelling at each other out in the hallway in front of fans, that if they touch each other before the super card, they are suspended indefinitely. If the two of you are going to get at each other, it is going to be in the ring. But he intends to not do that until the supercard. No multi-man tag matches that will feature Doom and the Steiners here or there. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Dennis Condry's selling is still good. How's Norvell Lawson's selling is still good. And how is Randy Rose's selling? Okay. There we go. Randy Rose selling. Austin Norvell. Or Norvell Austin. See, I fucked up because I've actually named a villainous group in a RPG after the Midnight Express. Brett and Owen. I don't have Davey Boy Smith. Well, okay, technically I have Pillman, but he's still in developmental because he's new. I own Stampede, so I could easily just bring Jim Neidhart in, but I also don't want to do that right now when he is a huge asset for them. And when I have such a massive roster. Let's see. Sabu's Charisma and Mike Seal. Okay, yeah. Yep, that's fantastic. I think we're gonna go for the Fireball being Menace. There we go. Okay. So Andre's beaten down the Midnight Express, the OG Midnight Express, and Sabu and Paulie Dangerously come out and distract Andre the Giant verbally, get him off of them as the Sheik comes out of the crowd and fucking plasters him with another fireball. I mean, the Sheik and his fireball angles, you know, it works. Whoops. What do I have Mr. T doing, by the way? Do I have Mr. T on any announce desks? Because I feel like that's a huge oversight to not. Ah. Hey, I have an idea. Oh, thank you, Josh. Let's see here. Mr. T, Jesse Ventura. Yeah. Bobby Heenan is going to be there to color the very first segment here. Wait, we don't have Mr. T yet. 10 days, okay. We don't get to book him this week. Well, the Sheik is currently retired, so I won't be able to use him in a match. So I don't know exactly how I could do anyone versus the Sheik. Right now he's just in to be a manager for his nephew and help provide a little bit of extra pizzazz. Yeah, though I'll have to hold off a little bit with Terry Funk because right now he's in New Japan, and even though I own New Japan, it means I have to steal him from the New Japan roster. And right now I have so many people. If I bring Terry Funk in, though, I'm immediately having him go for a shot at the title, even if he's a face. Because that would be money. Ah, gotcha. I don't know if I would actually utilize it because I don't have Abdullah. I have a little bit of a personal disposition against him having, you know, not the fact that he has HIV, but the fact that he'll intentionally open people up after they say no. I mean, I'm not too worried about Hannibal, in all honesty. But, you know, you can fucking infect people with that shit. That's nuts. The fact that, I don't care if you don't want me to open you up or not. If it had to happen to anyone, well, at least it was Hannibal, or, you know, if it had to happen to anyone, I would have rather it have been Hogan or, what is it? Hogan, Warrior, or, Ian Rotten. Let's see here. Ooh. Wait, do I not have Lou Albano? I thought I had Lou Albano. I thought he already debuted. Oh, he's not for another 24 days, damn it. Well, I guess we find out early before he debuts if Gino and Buddy work out well as a team. So we can always do or not do the angle. Okay, in this case, let's see here. I'm gonna set up a new poll for a little bit longer into the future because it's gonna take us a while. Just getting that match in there. Who the fuck is the last one? Let me see here. You know what? We're actually going to have Sting get destroyed at the top of the card, which explains why he is not going to be wrestling tonight's show. Okay. All right, now we have the next, because it's gonna take a while, we have the next one running, ready to rock. And we'll have a 10-minute timer on that one as we hit the beginning of this show. Okay, so at the beginning of the show, we find out that Sting is in the ring for his usual match. It's time to start the card off against one of the younger up-and-coming talents, as Andre the Giant makes his way out and just destroys the Stinger. And that pops the crowd off to a hot start as we have the team of Gino Hernandez and Buddy Rose take on Slaughter and Coronado, with a submission being applied to Don Coronado for the win. And it looks like we may have a new tag team, maybe, in the AWA here. Following that, we have Coco Beware going off on a huge rant, telling Mr. Trongard that the Doctor of Death was ducking him. He didn't want any piece of him at that last pay-per-view. That's why there was no match. That's why he's a coward. And that's why he will be kicking his ass at the Supercard in March. After that, we have a decent match as Ted Oates gets revenge on Pat Tanaka for the brutal beatdown that the Diamond Exchange gave to Ted Oates as they turned heel en masse when they joined up with longtime rival, the Power Team. We have Ted Oates. He's getting ready for his next round in the tournament as well. After this, we have a decent little angle here as the Sheik sneaks on in to hit Andre the Giant, once again terrorizing the roster, this time the original Midnight Express. We have Paul Heyman and Sabu distracting Andre the Giant, allowing the Sheik to set up, come out of the crowd, and boom, hit him with that fireball. The Giant, known as Andre, cannot be any too pleased with us. After that, we haven't... okay, we made the crowd rowdy, too rowdy, in fact, for this matchup, unfortunately. But still an excellent matchup, nonetheless, put on between Dean Malenko and Owen Hart, as Malenko locks in the Texas Cloverleaf to advance into the semifinals. We're in quarterfinals right now. He's advancing to the semi. After that, we have the Steiner brothers arguing with Doom and Teddy Long backstage, and they look like they're about to rip each other's head off as Schwarzenegger comes out and says, "You guys want to fight? Wait until the next Supercard. If you want to fight now, you will be suspended indefinitely." Following that, we have an excellent little matchup here where Ken Patera catches a roll-up win on consummate professional Kurt Hennig due to a distraction from Jimmy Garvin. Garvin getting his revenge. And we have a Road Warrior smash just laying in verbally into the Raging Bull Manny Fernandez. After that, we have our main event, and a spectacular main event it is, as Billy Graham and the two leaders of the Fantastic Horsemen, Ric Flair and Larry Zbyszko, defeat Dusty Rhodes, Tito Santana, and Jimmy Garvin, as Flair hits Garvin with the figure 4 leg lock. After that, we have the Fantastic Horsemen cut a 10-minute promo, and we have nothing but boosts from James J. Dillon. This is a spectacular end to the show, and unfortunately we've hit pop cap change, so we're not going to get any kind of growth there, unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to go ahead and remind you we are doing a poll right now for the next matchup in the tournament. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and give Big Quiche a full pay raise. Give him a little bit of credit here. Fans really seem to think it's struck gold, so I'm not gonna really argue with them. They know best. Am I right or am I right? Oof. Papa Armstrong, not too happy that he hasn't been on the card in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a grand and tell him, you're doing fine, you're doing all right. We can grow. We could grow in 2 regions here. Actually, we could technically grow in 3 regions. We could maybe wait until next month and grow the US, which maybe actually give us a higher boost. We're getting so close though. We got 73s in Mid-South, Midwest, Northwest. Okay, one, 2, 3. Southwest is the one region we're truly, really lacking in. We're already where we need to be in Great Lakes to too big. Tri-State is 73. New England is 59. Mid-Atlantic is 73. Southeast is 61. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're so much closer though on getting the Western region really. See here. Jesus. Most popular. Okay, we have Andre at 76. Sting is at average of 71. Zabisco and Tully in between. Holy shit. I've sank his stock. Holy shit. Yes. He won't be remembered by too many people in this save, though. He'll be remembered as a fraud and a flop and overexposed. Okay, so let's see here. No votes. Okay. It was meant to be a bigger TV event, not a pay-per-view event, so we'll set our TV broadcasting setup on that. Dusty Rhodes has to work for Jim Crockett Promotions tonight. I mean, it would be pretty embarrassing if the booker didn't show. If the booker was booking your show from the rival promotion, that would be hilarious. See here. Okay, Lawler did lose in that tournament. I think what we'll do Akira and Oates on this one. All right. Set that up. I think we got to go with a wild brawl for these two, both men who are currently stars in their own right. Oh yeah, because his excursion finishes up soon. That's right. You're gonna protect and keep Akira strong. Let's see here. Sergeant Slaughter, Bob Backlund, and Don Kernodle will actually take on the AWA 6-man tag team in a non-titles match, actually. You know what? No, hold up. I need people who are far more over than they are right now, actually. Ming's considered a major star. So is Rick Steiner and Sting, of course. He has a loose alliance with a few, with Coco Beware, Cactus Jack, the Steiner brothers, Ming. I'm trying to remember if there's anyone else. I think that's it. We've got a loose alliance with them for sure. I'll take Steiner out of that match for now. Yeah, I would say absolutely there is Cactus Jack, Coco Beware, the Steiners, and Ming are his allies. I'm sure I don't want to set the title on the line because I want them to keep the titles. His face. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with him. Let's see, Kazuo, Shinya. Kazuo and Shinya will face someone else as well. Okay, I'm curious. Now that they're both babyface, just for like a brief bit of time, I'm gonna have the fabulous ones. Okay. That might work. I mean, right now, so I might be able to do that on the Thursday card. I won't be doing it, of course, tonight because I already put Sting in a match. But yeah, that sounds like something that could work out. Let's see here. Jerry Lawler, Sergeant Slaughter. Okay, there we go. We got Lawler saying he is America's truest hero and the king of wrestling. But Sergeant Slaughter comes out responding. Let's see here. Zero for experience. Has he not been booked in a match yet? I might have to put him in another place if Smoky Mountain ain't using him. Smoky Mountain, or not Smoky Mountain, Stampede Wrestling, what the fuck? Although I feel like I would get the same result on the other end too. Let's see here. Tournament Turmoil will remove Lawler from that one. Because we will set up one. There we go. Slaughter or Lawler? Okay, we got this. I'd take care of a couple things I completely forgot to do. There we go. Boom. Benitoed. Okay. Anyways, back to where I was at. I'm gonna book. Yeah. Coco Beware and Tito Santana against Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton Jr. There we go. Cowboy Bob. Coco Beware, how is your psychology doing? Yeah, it's good enough. Ryan Hildebrand and Boris Malenko. Boom, there we go. See Oli. Versus Carey. I think we're going to go ahead and storytelling that, or no, we'll call them the crowd that one. That would be a draw due to time limit. Okay. Here, Oli, we'll keep you strong. How's that sound? Change this from crowd calm to storytelling. And I think I'm almost where I want to be. Maybe. Interviewer will be Rod Trongard. I think we want to do a 3v3. Bob Scott and Brad Armstrong versus Prince Chris, Lord Stephen Regal, and we'll put in Squire David Taylor. There we go. Just a 10-minute to open it up and give us a spot to throw angles on the on each side of. Let's see here. Arnie and Tully are going to fight for their mic spot. See here. Yeah, they're just going to go off on a tear as they normally do. And now the 10-minute angles kind of work better because you have 7 guys trying to all get their fucking spiels in. So it works. It works. Manny Fernandez is going to go ahead and taunt Road Warrior Smash the fact that he's injured, letting him know that once he comes back into the ring, he'll be happy to send him right back out for a longer period of time. If you have a hamstring contusion, you're going to have an ACL tear when I'm done with you. See, got 1, 2, 3 spots to put angles in. There we go. Page tells Ted Oates following his match that if he does get that title again, he'll be happy to take it off his hands. Sabu has really good selling. Let's see. James J. Dillon is going to go ahead and call out Coca Beware. And he keeps an eye out for Terry Gordy because he feels something fucking fishy's going on. And he catches Gordy as he leaps over the fucking railing. But he's not going to catch Dr. Death, Steve Williams, hopping in from behind. You know what this means, right? Miracle Violence connection has been established. There we go. They've already been active in the WCCW, but now the Miracle Violence connection, something that people had wondered about and some faces had even feared would happen. Miracle Violence connection has been established. We start out this show with Road Warrior Smash being taunted by the Raging Bull Manning Fernandez himself, with Eric Bischoff unfortunately not doing so great on the mic. After that, we have the Armstrongs picking up a win against Rule Britannia, with Scott Armstrong actually managing to hit a missile dropkick against Lord Steven Regal to get a V1, 2, and a 3. After that, we have James J. Dillon in the ring calling out Coca Beware. And as Coca Beware comes out, getting ready, he's got a chair in hand. He's coming down to the ring. He's looking. He's trying to eye out where Terry Gordy is. And he sees him as he leaps the guardrail. And as he swings his chair back, the chair is pulled out from behind him as he himself is yanked against the other guardrail. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, is back and in full form as he delivers a chair shot to Coco Beware, sending him reeling into Terry Gordy, who pummels him as... Oh shit, yeah? Really? Really? Holy shit. Okay. And after that, we have Ted Oates take on Akira in a barn burner of a match as he hits a submission, putting Akira to sleep, advancing in the light heavyweight #1 contenders tournament. DDP goes into an interview with Eric Bischoff as he is planning on taking the belt off of Ted Oates should he somehow manage to win it. After that, we have a decent matchup here between your high card guys and some of your lower card guys in Team Japan, as Team Japan's Hisakatsu Oya, Masahiro Chono, and Yoshinari Ogawa, the current AWA six-man tag team champions, take on Sting, Ming, and Cactus Jack in an unfortunate effort. Cactus Jack does hit the pin with a double arm DDT on Hisakatsu Oya. Luckily for them, it was no title match. After that, we have Sabu head out to the ring. But before he can get a word out edgewise on the mic, he gets laid out, waylaid by Andre the Giant, who is furious with all the fireballs that have came his way. After that, we have a really good matchup here with Stan Lane and Steve Keirn, the former Fabulous Ones, teaming up again to take on Shinya Hashimoto and Kazuya Yamazaki of Team Japan. Team Japan getting some of their lower card guys on the card in general tonight. Excellent matchup though, and this right here may help out with the young up-and-comers. After that, we have Teddy Long hyping up Doom against the Steiner brothers with Rod Trongard, former commentator. After that, we have a time limit draw with Ole Anderson and Kevin and Kerry Von Erich now, where we no longer have Kevin, we got Kerry. Following that, we have Sergeant Slaughter. I switched them around on that. Anyways, Lawler was actually the one who was cutting the promo on the entirety of the AWA, as Slaughter actually comes out. After that, in a really, really good match here, in the main event, we have Coco Beware and Tito Santana facing off against Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton Jr. of the Heenan family. And we just found out an excellent bit of business here. Tito Santana and Coco Beware have great chemistry tagging together. This may be the start of a wonderful friendship. So long as Paul Orndorff doesn't keep hitting Tito Santana with pile drivers for the 1, 2, 3. After that, we have the Fantastic Horsemen doing their thing, running over everyone in the AWA verbally at the Chrysler Arena for a damn fine sellout show there. And let's see here. Oof, the WWF. Their only saving grace right now is they're losing all of their talent. In the Great Lakes, though, they're going down. In the Mid-Atlantic, they're going down. So, ladies and gentlemen, the WWF is starting to lose popularity. All right. Look at that broadcaster revenue. Fucking it's great. Merchandise it had went down a little bit because, of course, Hogan's popularity went down, but with Sting's growing popularity still, it pretty much just went back up. Huh. Didn't go up more? Huh. Okay. Masahiro Chono got quite a bit out of that match with those faces. So. We got a little bit of good work out of that, at least. Okay. We'll go ahead and accept that because we won't keep you around forever anyways, Randy Rose. But right now you're doing good. Holy shit! A house show for over 10K? Okay. Wow. All South Wrestling Association is doing profit. Not doing great, but they're doing profit. Which means they're also going to be growing in size. We're working on trying to get All Japan turned around. They're still ranked second in the world, just due to popularity points, but their popularity is going down. Tom Zank is brought to Wrestler's Court, rather. Saito doing some good work backstage with the Great Muta. Let's see here. We have 2 more tournament matches in this round. If we do Junkyard Dog versus Barry Windham, that puts Backlund and Hart, as well as the semifinals, to next week. And we would have the finals on week 2. Okay. That works. Ted Oates advanced, so that means Barry Windham has to as well. And Dean Malenko advanced here, which means Bret Hart has to as well. Okay, let's have them go on a tear for a technical masterclass. Slaughter and Jerry Lawler will actually open up the show to lift the crowd. They're gonna go on a fucking tear doing a wild brawl match. Well, not a wild brawl match, actually. It's gonna be more of a lifting the crowd style of a brawl. And Mr. Shucksy Doodle himself, fucking Cornbread Bob Backlund, is gonna go ahead and do a nice little promo regarding Bret Hart at the top of the show. No, not at the top, right before the matchup, actually. Why was it took me a while to remember Rod Trongard's name. Far too long. In a non-title match, Tully and Honor are going to be caught sleeping. By the newest tag team on the block of Coco Beware and Tito Santana. Let's give me a storytelling one. Ooh, there we go. Let's see here. There we go. Arnold lets Doom know that they're suspended indefinitely. Teddy Long points out that Doom hit Orton, not Steiner. How's their brawling? It's worth doing a wild brawl. Although, you know what? No, I think I'll do that. We're gonna keep Buddy Rose strong. And guess who's gonna be just sitting outside of the ring? That'd be Steve Williams. Let's see here. This one is Calm the Crowd. Okay. That one is going to be a wild brawl. Let's see. I want to do the 10-minute usual thing. Oh yeah, let's do. We haven't done our usual keep the crowd calm right before the main event angle, so I'll do that. Because normally it's the standard, but this time it's a change. Actually, you know what? This time, Larry Zbyszko is getting on the mic first. Steve Williams. Probably Blanchard fights to get the mic. Holy. That is going to be Terry Gordy. Arn Anderson. What's that last word? He puts the button on it. We got the Horsemen intend to bring Rune to the roster. One slot in there for angles yet. Let's see here. Steve Williams. Sabu and Andre, just because that's hot. And Slaughter and Lawler, there we go. There we go. Okay, we got that set up now. We got our angle. Arnold's new suspension decree stops the fists, but grows the war of words. I think this one is going to need to be changed from calm the crowd to storytelling. Yep, and that was all it needed. Okay, gonna hit go on that one. And we have a really good matchup here, but unfortunately just not enough. As Lawler intentionally gets disqualified, he brings out a strap and he just starts laying into Slaughter. Slaughter gets the DQ win. After that, we have Rod Trongard talking with Bob Backlund about his upcoming match coming up next with Bret the Hitman Hart. Following that, we have just a fucking barn burner here as Hart and Backlund tear the house down. Pretty much tear the house down with this one. And we did warm up the crowd correctly this time for that. After that, we have Sting, Flair, Coca Beware, Steve Williams, Sabu and Andre, and Sergeant Slaughter and Lawler, all just in a huge heated war of words. Ooh. After that, we have looks like a botched interference by Doom, but a potentially actually botched After that, we have Doom and Teddy Long brought backstage by Arnold Schwarzenegger, or rather brought out to the ring to point out that there was an injury in this match, likely caused by the botched interference, the attempt. You went after the Steiners, and I told you not to. You guys are suspended indefinitely. And Teddy Long points out that the injury could potentially be the fault of Doom too, because as he went in to attack Steiner, he realized he cannot touch, but could not stop his tackle attempt as he veered off and he hit Bob Orton. He hit Bob Orton. He didn't hit Steiner. Not in any way. That suspension is bullshit, and you will reverse it. We will, however, hear for sure later from Arnold on that matter. And in a great heat, good wrestling bout between Coco Beware and Buddy Rose, Coco Beware picks up the 1-2-3 on a Bird Buster, and we see Steve Williams just sitting out there, shit-eating grin. He looks like he's ready to attack. Following that, we have Tully Blanchard on his way down to the ring for the main event tonight. And wow, why did this match suck? Oof. No associated storyline and done to a emotionally high crowd. And we lost popularity in that one, unfortunately. Oh well. However, if that had been our rating on our Monday show... Oh shit. When did that injury happen? Bob Orton Jr. is looking at a week. Oh shit, George the Animal Steel has been hired exclusively by the WWF as a retired wrestler. Okay, so... let's go ahead and look at the fact that we have a $5 million profit. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We are only $3 million away off of Jim Crockett Promotions. However, unlike them, we've been utilizing it. We've been just utilizing ever-loving hell out of our war chest. Look at that. They're making it. They're making it. They're not making it on their own, but they're making it. All right. And this is going to finish up week number 4 here. We have one day. We will check to see if there's anything interesting happening. And unfortunately, Jerry the King Lawler is injured. Let me see here. I'm not really going for Snuka. I am, however, looking to make them pay more than he's worth. Because I mean they're not doing so hot anyways on that end utilizing Snuka, so let's go ahead and check that. Okay, we are good to go, it looks like. I will go ahead and hit the next button here. Okay. We have the WWF on the ropes. I think what we're going to do, we're going to wait until he accepts our offer. We're going to rescind ours, and he'll get paid like, I don't know, 50 grand or whatever by the WWF. All right, is there anyone online to raid right now? Let's go ahead and raid Carlos, our good old buddy Atari / the Tex-Mex gamer. Okay, so everyone who's got the raid shovel, you know what to do. A raid message is gonna be let's see here. Raid message is going to be Andre loves fireballs. Because let's face it, he's been getting hit with them left and right. So raid message is Andre loves fireballs. We're going to go ahead and raid Los here. Okay, so we got 2 out of 5 4 out of 5. Okay. Got most everyone ready to raid. Andre loves fireballs as our raid message. Let's roll.